Hi everyone, Shaked Bartal is here, ladies and gentlemen, on the eve of Rosh Hashanah, Jewish New Year. Happy Rosh Hashanah, everyone. שכולם יהיה שנה טובה ובריאה ממני, שקד. The Carolina Panthers, ladies and gentlemen, win a miraculous 16-10 on the road against the Houston Texans to advance to 2-2 on the season. And ladies and gentlemen, what a game that was. If you like defense, you probably wish you would see this type of game all day, all long, all day, all night long. You sure would. If you like offense, you say, nah, I don't like it. But if you're a fan of the Carolina Panthers, you say, oh, Toledo, what a win! Ladies and gentlemen, the bad part, the bad news. Kyle Allen had too many fumbles today. Just too many fumbles. And that is basically the bad part. Because if you look at the rest of the thing the Panthers did today, they were outstanding. Offensive line did a pretty good job of protecting Kyle Allen against the ferocious defense for the Houston Texans, leading by J.J. Watts and company. Panthers did a good job of protecting Kyle Allen overall. They did a pretty good job of creating running room for Christian McCaffrey. Sure, he did not have a 75-yard rushing touchdown like he did last week against the Arizona Cardinals, but consistently, Christian McCaffrey picked up positive yard either through the running play or through catching the ball. It was outstanding. Kyle Allen, outside of the fumbles, which he must correct, no question about it. No if about it, he must correct and do a much better job of holding onto the ball. When he throws the ball, outside of one or two throws that I'm sure he would look back and say, man, I wish I would have thrown it to a different player or maybe put it in a different spot. He was outstanding. I stated last week, I will state it again. Ladies and gentlemen, can someone please ID Kyle Allen? Because I'm pretty sure he's not a quarterback who's been in the league just for 2 years. I'm pretty sure he's been in the NFL for well over 10 years. He's a very intelligent quarterback. Extremely intelligent. The throws that today he made were miraculous, were outstanding, were on the spot. Outside of 2-3 throws that I'm sure you would have liked to have them back. But you know what? No one is perfect. And ladies and gentlemen, the defense for the Panthers, what can I say? What can I say? Last week against the Cardinals, they had 8 sacks. Everyone said, oh, the Cardinals, they're a very bad team. So that is why the Panthers had 8 sacks. Today, against a very good team, Houston Texans team, that last week allowed a sack and a half against the LA Chargers on the road. Sack and a half. Today the Panthers got 6 sacks. They come away with 2 turnovers. 1 fumble recovery by Eric Reed. 1 interception by Russ Cockrell. Oddly enough, DeAndre Hopkins, the Texans wide receiver, and not Deshaun Watson, the Texan quarterback, threw the ball. But still, it's a turnover nonetheless. The Panthers' defense, outside of getting sacks, they did a pretty good job overall of containing the Texans' wide receivers. Coming to the game without having Dante Action Jackson, one would presume that the Texans' wide receivers would have a field day against James Bradbury, Russ Cockrell, and company, but not to be the case. And you know why? 2 reasons. Number 1, Deshaun Watson, a couple of his throws. He overthrew Atkins and Will Fuller. Probably if he convert on both of these plays, it would have been a touchdown. But the big reason why the Texans wide receiver could not get separation is because the Panthers defense front seven did an outstanding job of getting to Deshaun Watson. They did a pretty good job of containing him in the pocket outside of one running play in the second quarter. Outside of that, the Panthers defense did an outstanding job of containing Deshaun Watson. Now, sure, there were a couple of miscues plays where they allowed the Texans running back to get open, either on a running play or on a passing play. But you know what? The Panthers defense nearly played perfect. And let me say something, ladies and gentlemen, on the final play of the game, Texans went for a Hail Mary throw, down by 6. Eric Reid saved the day. Because if you watch the play live, if Eric Reid doesn't tip the ball, that is a Texan touchdown, no question about it. So kudos to Eric Reid for saving the day. Ladies and gentlemen, I've heard national media saying, oh, Kyle Allen is fluke. The Panthers beat Arizona. The Cardinals are bad. The Panthers are really bad. I've seen ranking on Pro Football Talk, another website, where the Panthers are ranked 25, 26. You know what? Who cares? As far as I go, you can rank the Carolina Panthers number 32 in the league. And you know what? Even though the Panthers are at home against the Jacksonville Jaguars, please do us a favor. Please pick the Jaguars by 10 points. Yes, the Jaguars have a strong defense, outstanding defense. They have Leonard Fournette, they have a rookie quarterback. The Jaguars should win this game by 10. Please pick Jacksonville by 10. Or you know what? Pick them by 18. Yeah, let's pick the Jaguars by 18. Because as I stated last week, all the dislike to the Carolina Panthers is firing us up. And yeah, we were 0-2. I bet Pro Football Talk, you guys, Adult Site, ESPN, Sporting News, SI, you bet, you name it, you are ready to open the champagne and say, oh, the Carolina Panthers are dead. The season is over. But you know what? No, we are not dead. We are very much alive. You know who is dead? The teams that a lot of you picked up early in the preseason to make a deep run into the playoff. The Atlanta Falcons, they are 1-3. They lost to the Tennessee Titans. Don't take nothing away from the Titans. They are a pretty good team. But still, if you're the Falcons, you're dead. And the Saints, I'm not worrying about them at the moment. Because you know what? They should worry about the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, we don't play them until later on in the season. But you know what? The schedule now for the Panthers is about to get very easy in the next 2 weeks. I'm not saying the Panthers will win. I'm not. But you know what? I feel much more confidence about the outlook of the Panthers 2019 team. That the Panthers are now 2-2 instead of 1-3, 0-4, even 1-3. The season would have been over. No question about it. It's very difficult to come back from 1-3 when you have Green Bay, when you have Philadelphia, when you have Detroit, when you have the Giants about to be 2-2, Dallas throwing away with a division. It's very difficult, and the Rams and the Seahawks and the 49ers, it would have been extremely difficult to do it at 1-3 to come back. No question about it. 0-4, you can talk about the draft. 1-3, yeah, you can talk about the draft. But 2-2 without your best player, Cam Newton, that is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a stern warning to all your Panthers haters out there. And we know who you are on Pro Football Talk, naming the Panthers, naming Cam Newton offensive, inappropriate names, which I will not say in this video. But if you want, go ahead, look in the comments section on Pro Football Talk with the article regarding the Panthers, regarding Cam Newton. You know who you are. And we know who you are also. My warning to you, ladies and gentlemen, the Panthers are 2-2. With Kyle Allen, when Superman Cam Newton is coming back, and he's coming back, ladies and gentlemen, he's probably going to come back after the bye week against San Francisco. Look out. Be very afraid. Be extremely, extremely afraid of the Carolina Panthers. Because as great as Kyle Allen has been playing, Cam Newton is 3 steps above Kyle Allen. There's nothing to take away from Kyle Allen because he's been doing an outstanding job. But Cam Newton is much more of a mobile quarterback. He can keep the plays alive with his footing. Something that Kyle Allen cannot do except for one miraculous play where he escaped J.J. Watt for a sack. At Kyle Allen being sacked on the third down play, the Panthers would have probably had to punt it and not be able to kick a field goal. So yeah, I give kudos to Kyle Allen for escaping that play. And Kyle Allen is a very good, mobile, accurate quarterback. But overall, Cam Newton is just a couple of steps above Kyle Allen. So when Cam Newton come back, and the Panthers have a chance, ladies and gentlemen, of being 4-2, you better be afraid, national media, Panthers hater out there, because we are back. We are back even at 2-2. We are a serious playoff contender. I don't want to say the word Super Bowl because that is way, way too soon. It's not even October, ladies and gentlemen. But we are 2-2. You should be afraid. You should be very afraid of the Carolina Panthers. You had a chance to bury us, but you know what they say, cats have 9 lives. The Carolina Panthers have 9 lives. We are back. We are back better than ever before. We are 2-2, and we are not going anywhere but going up. Our schedule next 2 weeks, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect the ball, play outstanding defense, create running room for Christian McCaffrey, create separation for the wide receivers, we can easily be 4-2 at the bye week. But you know what? Like I said, national media pick the Jaguars to beat the Panthers by 18. I mean, they have outstanding defense. They have Calais Campbell's, James Ramsey and company, Leonard Fournette on offense. They're great. They're very good, Jacksonville. Pick the Jaguars. Pick the Jaguars. And then when we go to London, this is a away game for the Panthers. 9 a.m. Eastern kickoff time. Way, way too early. I seriously wish that game would have kicked off a bit later. Maybe 1 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock. But of course, the game is in London. So understandable why it's a 9 a.m. kickoff time. But regardless, please, in that game, pick Tampa Bay by 25. I mean, they already beat the Panthers this season once. Tampa Bay will get the sweep. You know that. You know Tampa Bay is very good. Not much better than the Panthers. So please, pick Tampa Bay. Pick Jacksonville first. Tampa Bay. In the bye week. You cannot pick against us. But you still can write a story how bad Cam Newton is. You can still write a story that Christian McCaffrey is just too short to play in the NFL. You can write a story that Greg Olsen cannot do a good job of holding onto the ball. You can write a story that Luke Kuechly commit too many penalties. You can. And speaking of penalties, ladies and gentlemen, as an NFL fan, as a Panthers fan, I have to say the officials have to do a much better job. The officials today miss way too many calls against both teams. One call that they clearly missed was a personal foul face mask against Panthers defensive rush Bruce Irvin. That was a clear face mask. 100%. But then again, they called a couple of outrageous, inexcusable penalties against the Panthers. And I have to ask myself, what in the world were you thinking, NFL official? One play and tear down in the first quarter. They called holding on Panthers linebacker Luke Kuechly. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Kuechly did not even touch the Texan wide receiver. So if you don't touch the player, how can it be an holding? Can someone explain to me? Or maybe just maybe, Luke Kuechly is just too young to get a call. Go for him. Maybe that is the case. And then they called on a punting play. Illegal block in the back against the Panthers. Again, how can it be illegal block in the back when it's not illegal block in the back? Watch the play. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't really care if the officials make a call against the Panthers or not. All I'm stating is they must be consistent. They must do their job. They're getting paid way too much money to make inexcusable decisions, to make inexcusable calls, to miss calls. If you want this type of official, NFL, bring back the replacement official. Bring them back. They will do as bad of a job as the officials are doing right now, because this is inexcusable. You cannot call a defensive holding when the player does not touch the wide receiver whatsoever. You cannot call a legal block in the back when it's not a legal block in the back. You cannot miss a face mask when everyone in America see it. And sure, I mean, they didn't call a face mask on Bruce Owens. That helped the Panthers. But like I stated, this is not about the Carolina Panthers or not. This is about the officials calling the game consistently, knowing when there is a penalty, when there is not. That is the only job you have to do, officials. Maybe it's too hard for you. Maybe the replacement officials should be brought back. Who knows? Maybe they should. I mean, seriously, you guys need to do a much better job. Ladies and gentlemen, you know by now, when the Panthers win, you know what happened. But before that, since it's Rosh Hashanah, Rosh Hashanah is the Jewish New Year. Once again, I will do it in English, then in Hebrew. I want to wish everyone out there a happy, healthy, joyful Rosh Hashanah, happy, great New Year. I hope that everyone will have a great New Year, and I hope that the Carolina Panthers will win Super Bowl 54 during this year, New Year, Jewish calendar. And now in Hebrew, גבירותיי ורבותיי, אני רוצה לברך את כולם, שיהיה לכולם שנה טובה, מתוקה ובריאה, שזה תהיה שנה שלום, שנת בריאות, שנת נחת, שנת שמחה, לכל היהודים בעולם, בעזרת השם למדינת ישראל, שזה תהיה שנה ממש טובה ובריאה, בעזרת השם. אם אתם אוהבים פוטבול כמוני, אתם אוהבים של הקרוליינה פנתרס, שהקרוליינה פנתרס יזכו השנה באליפות, ושיהיה רק נחת ושמחה לכולם. וזה מה שאני רוצה לאחל לכולם, שנה טובה, מתוקה ובריאה. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you know, when the Panthers win, I have something to say. When they lose, I still record a video because I'm not a fair weather bandwagon fan. Try to say it 50 times in a row. But after the Panthers win, you know what I have to say. Sweet Caroline, oh, I feel so good, so good, so good. I never lie, oh, I feel so good, so good. Coming around the mountains, coming around the mountains, coming around the mountain, ooh. Coming around the mountains, coming around the mountains, coming around the mountains, ooh. As touching them, look around, look at you, look at me, look at the Panthers, 2-2, sweet Caroline, oh, I feel so good, so good, so good. I never, Feels so good. Keep pounding, Panthers Nation. Keep pounding. Celebrate. We are 2-2, baby.